Fans out there, and welcome to day 15 of my Skyrocket Your Sales series. I'm Ageless Jess, aka Jess Rydell. I'm a sales success coach. And if you're joining me for the first time, I want to let you know there are 14 other really wonderful days of this series, and I encourage you to go back and binge watch the series at your convenience from the very beginning. But today we're actually going to be moving into a new for the next 7 days. We're moving into a new topic, which is going to be tips, really simple tips and tweaks to enhance your sales process. And I can't go into too much detail about this, but I just want to start planting seeds. And if these are specific things that you might need some help with, please know that's why I'm here, and that is my area of expertise. And I'm happy to help you create what you need through any of the tips that you hear if this is not a system or something that you currently have in place. So that brings me to today's simple tweak, which is ensuring that you have a structure to your sales process, to your sales conversation. While I'm a huge fan of improvisation, this is not the time to wing it when you actually get on the phone or on Zoom or in a consultation room with an actual prospect. You don't want to be letting them take control of the consultation. You don't want them guessing as to what's about to happen. I mentioned earlier in the series that it's really important to tee up your sales conversation with a brief description telling your prospect what to expect. That's huge. So you're going to share with them, you're going to say how much time you have, what the process looks like, what you're going to be doing, and letting them know that at the end of that conversation, you are going to make a recommendation as to how you and the prospect can work together. Let them know at the beginning so it's no surprise at the end, right? Because the whole goal of having a sales conversation is to close that prospect into your business so that you can help them with their specific problem. So this is not a time to wing it, and you want to make sure that you have an outline. Now, when I say sales script, I don't mean script word for word. I don't mean show up sounding like a robot with something that you have memorized. That is not what I'm talking about. But you should have kind of the same system and structure, the same setup, and the same specific questions that you ask pretty much each and every prospect every time. This is going to keep you on task and get you the information that you need to make that preferred and specific recommendation for that particular client based on what you learn in the sales consultation. So if you do not currently have a structure to your sales conversation, please, 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 if you need help with this, let me know. I would be happy to step in, learn a little bit more about your business, and then we can create a personalized sales script for you. And when I say sales script, as I shared before, I don't mean something that is going to turn you into a robot and that I expect you to memorize verbatim. It's just having a loose structure so that you are pretty much going through a similar process each and every time. And this also ensures that you don't confuse your prospect and they don't go off course and begin telling lengthy stories that aren't related to what you guys are there to talk about. Because as you know, you guys are probably familiar with the fact that prospects like to talk, and they can tell a lot of stories that get you off task and off course with the purpose of the conversation, and they can tend to waste a lot of time. So that's why it is so important that you have your process nailed down with your introduction, the questions you ask, the way that you summarize and listen to the answers, and the way that you segue into recommending what specific program or product you feel is best for that prospect. So keeping it, again, short and sweet today. Hope you guys had a great Valentine's yesterday. I did the sales series from a different venue, kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's good to be back in my own office in front of my computer with the good lighting and all that good stuff for day 15 of the Skyrocket Your Sales series. Real quick, also, if you have not yet enrolled in the March 23rd Sales Accelerator Day, I do recommend you do that. It's just $97. You're going to get a workbook. It's going to be a brilliant day on Zoom from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be working on many of these things that I have spoken about. So please send me a message if you're interested in that, and you can clear your calendar for that day. We will be having a couple breaks and a scheduled lunch. So, you won't be on for the whole time, but it's going to be a jam-packed day full of really valuable information to tighten up your sales process so that you can close more sales and make more money. All right. So in the meantime, guys, it's been a pleasure. We're going to keep rolling through. I'll have 6 more tips for you over the next 6 days. And then we're going to segue into some lead generation ideas. So have a wonderful evening and go sell some stuff.